Bath. Pera stacked up with 3 players on the site, and Sprout, you can see they're pathing this, taking fountains and playground control. Aron here with the rifle is going to find 2. He's going to get dinked for his troubles, but he's got some support coming in to back him up, and these Glocks are eventually going to finish him.
Yeah, them
picking up massively here. They've managed to trade things into a 4 versus 4, but there's no trade potential behind any of these frags. It's just going to be about these 1v1 fights. And Spooke, he's going to clear out this B bomb site. His kamion was on his lonesome. Ciot still working, doing damage up on towards this A site, and it puts Pera in a very compromised position. Aron shifting in, flanking Ciot. Meantime, MSN still stuck in towards Connect. He's going to find more on the MP9, but again, a nice trade. Well grouped up there from Slime.
But he should be able to catch anieieie if he decides to get aggressive around the corner. Barrel will have been spotted now. Info can be passed across, and a lovely shot. Quick reaction out of DGL, and he sticks around. He's going to hold on to these toilets position. He's got a teammate to back him up in Banana. And the counter flashes from the teammates are good. As long as DGL doesn't get overrun here, and he doesn't. Picks up yet another kill. Aron takes down Spooky, and Ciot falls to Porya.
Off 1 by 1. It looks like Sprout going for a quick pop here with the Glocks. Fully blinded. It's a 1-for-1. The rest of the players stuck behind that Molotov, unable to come in and support. Just Ciot left in a 1 versus 4 with the Deagle on the other side of the map. Perhaps gambling, trying to catch off a rotation, but didn't find anything, and now the rest of his teammates have fallen.
And he's determined to stay in it. Sprout going to need to trade him out 1-for-1 at the absolute. He's got away with the kill for free. It's now 2-man advantage. The Pera squad. Flashbang is good. So you're able to pick up 1, but the kills fly in response, leaving raalz alone. He's shut down. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a short pop from the Sprout squad here. Flashes do rain into the bomb site, but kamion completely unaffected. He's able to wipe out 2. raalz gets a 2-piece of his own with a Tech 9, so they do have control of the bomb site. They might be able to...
They don't have the bomb. The bomb is in the hands of the CTs. It got dropped on towards short from that connector door. I was about to say, they had a prime position where there's only 2 players on that B site to actually find. With Pera stacking, or leaning a little bit heavier towards A.
Going for a boost on the T side. They're able to pick up DGL, and did raalz spot the barrel? Not sure.
He has. I think he did.
Ciot primed.
Yeah. In the 1 versus 2, knows where both the players are. Stats, T-side AWP coming into effect. Equalized, 4 versus 4. Now it's a case of Sprout. They need to make sure they're trading out these frags. They can't be walking into toilets on their own, risking going down for free.
Yeah, they have got the information though, thanks to that little shoulder peek there. raalz gets out of dodge before taking too much damage.
And Porya should have just got all that information that the banana was clear there. Should start to see the pair of players on B start to deploy blocking utility, but a 1-for-1, a little bit of a missed spray from kamion. Still a 3 versus 3 with MSN on his lonesome to defend this site, but overwhelmed. And there we go. Sprout.
UP and Sprout have taken some sewer control. Spooky already getting quite an aggressive peak here. Tailored to aggressions, but the kills all come in for Pera. Aron doubles up in the connector.
Pera, they decide to mix things up after that tactical timeout. They decide to be a bit more proactive, pushing in through Monster, and they get a 2-for-1. Well, 2-for-1, a 2-on-1 out towards Monster, and Aron catches them out in towards Connector. This round is completely desolate for Sprout.
Yeah, I absolutely love that
engagement.
Smoke. Needs to make sure he doesn't get run down here. The MAC-10 doing a lot of damage. In fact, gets the full kill through the smoke. DGL continuing to plug away with this AWP. Gets his 14th kill onto Slime. Into a 4-on-4.
anieieie, the newest addition to Sprout, managing to find a frag onto Porya. In towards Connect. anieieie still holding strong. He takes down kamion too. Last 2 frags to his name on a 4 versus 2, now in the hands of Sprout. And this entire time, raalz has been running up long with this MAC-10, and he's a prime position to go for a flank on either this A or B bomb site. DGL doesn't quite check the corner hard enough. A little bit of a lazy clear there. If he looked just maybe even an inch to his right, he would have found them. MSN now holding down this short pipe. Finds anieieie, but the bomb has managed to make its way on towards this B side, and it is going to get planted in a safe spot behind the pillar.
Yeah, and there's even a flank possibility if they want to go for it as well. It looks like Spooky is just going to hold in short here, try and guarantee a bit more of a trade potential. It's going to miss.
Pera can now turn their attention, focus on blocking towards this B site. Unfortunately, they don't have the utility to hold back these players. As soon as I say that, porya, seen towards connector, going to find another frag. Anieieie taken down. It's now a two-man advantage in favor of Pera.
Yeah, Sprout now going to have to breathe. They should know that fight is imminent here. Ciot caught by Aron, holding a nice off angle. No trade just yet. In fact, Aron's doubled up. And now porya comes in with a kill. And Sprout have been completely shut down.
The trading just non-existent there for Sprout. Ciot walks in first, he falls, but the next player is so far behind. It sets up Aron to go for the multi-kill.
Slime now in a 1 versus 3 with the AWP, and only 10 seconds left on the clock. It's not looking likely. This is the last round of the half as well. Nothing to save for. Picks up the first kill, doubles up for 2 players with full util sets. A lovely opening dink as well. Ciot already down to 10 HP. Aron's going to pick up the first kill. Spooky able to get one on the Julie. DGL doubles up. Not just deadly with the AWP. The Glock just as good. Spooky potential to get overwhelmed here, but he's managing to hold his ground with the Julie until he runs out of bullets. And now porya just jumps in with the Glock.
Yeah. The rotation has come up just about in time. Smoke is going to delay. In fact, it's down at the perfect time, perfect position to block off the vision, block off the sight line for these T's. And they're going to find a couple frags here in this chaos. There's only 2 players left, and over towards this B site, a third player comes in to bolster.
Yeah, Pera taking things very slow here. Just 15 seconds left on the clock as they burst through the monster pipe. MSN gets an entry. Aron doubles up. The kills do come back, bring things into a 2 versus 2. This is doable, especially considering nobody's planting the bomb. And I think Slime's just looking for an entry at range with the AK. The pistols do take the first contact. DGL eliminated. Slime wipes out the rifle. Has been dropped across. Tough to disrupt. Sense Glock. Pick up a headshot. Yeah, Glock of all things. Kamion brought things into a 3-on-3. Ciot caught. Getting a bit curious. Spooky now the only line of defense. Should Pera decide to rotate down to the B site.
$20 seconds left. Pera are locked in. They've got to commit to this A site. The molly comes out at the perfect timing. Those tags are going to signify to anieieie where they are. He's got players down low. They're going to be charging towards long where Ciot with this AK is lying in wait, and the softened player is going to spray down 2, make that 3. Runs out of bullets on the 4th, but still surviving. Drops the Molotov, plays his life, waits for his teammate, and the Glock is eventually going to finish him off. And in the meantime, Aron's found a deagle headshot. So that's 2 frags, and then the rifle picked up.
Let's see if they can use this rifle to pick up potentially a couple more kills. It looks like it's not going to be the case. Slime swinging in, doubles up.
Yeah. Certain.
And so DJL forced to flash his teammates through. Here it comes. MSN leading the charge. Going to run into a hail of bullets from Sprout. Not even a chance to regain vision. And now problems for Pera. porya is able to put one on the board, but with 13 seconds left on the clock and the bomb stuck in no man's land, they don't want to commit to this. It looks like they're going to save Kamion. He's able to pick up one, but he's traded out.
That was perfectly timed from the Sprout defense there. You can see them. Gets caught jumping up onto the platform. That could have been another frag going the way. I love that reboost, but they're going to get caught off rotating in. Kamion in the prime spot. Does catch off Slime, but Ciot is there to trade. Maintains a man advantage for Sprout. In a forward position, and now he's going to be closing in the flank. Top of that, you've got raalz, who's deep in towards Monster. HE.
Denies a plant.
Absolute dunk.
Huge.
To make a bit of presence. So as not to make it so obvious that it is just this B hit. But the utility comes raining on them in. The Molotov is perfectly timed. Standing in the flames. Pera players are going to perish to Spooke's M4.
Aron now alone in a 1 versus 5 with a Tech 9 and armor. Pera's plans thwarted. Not looking to equalize the kills. Although Slime going to have an opportunity to. Lovely shot. porya absolutely wiped out. But there's DGL. Mentioned he was quietening off a little bit. Just picked up a kill onto Ciot, and now Slime in so much trouble. Caught from both sides. 2-man advantage for Pera, spooke and raalz. And they're completely separated as well. Operating as islands. Not able to get anything done, Aron. Picks up his second kill of the round. Spooke left to save. Moving their way up through connector. Flashbang out. Going to go 1-for-1. raalz still here in short. Extended spray with the M4A1S. Does connect it. Gives a man advantage to Sprout. In fact, DGL dropped by Ciot. Makes it 2.
Big frag to take, and MSN getting desperate to try and recover this round. Goes for a play out towards Monster, but there's 2 players lying in wait. Doesn't catch them off guard. It's just Porya left. 1 versus 4. Slime.
Pera early on the opening pick. The AWP duel 1.
Slime's going to be kicking himself if he watches that back.
Ciot at map.
Porya just creeping in underneath the cover. Gonna find 1. Ciot with a swing. Comes out with 2. Comes out with 3. That is massive. The young 16-year-old player coming in from the academy team straight to the main team within 13 days. Now proving his worth. Showing why he's one of the highest rated players of this event. Multi-frag comes in clutch. It's a 2 versus 2. raalz jumping out through the smoke. He's not going to be able to deny that bomb plant. MSN finding the cover. Frank comes in for spooke. He finds 1. He's going to find the second as well. The 1 versus 2 for spooke. Perfectly denied and perhaps posted on connector a little bit earlier. Then sure, he'd have that opportunity. And now it's raalz defending with 3 players about to come steaming out of this doorway. He doesn't even shoot the first one. Just goes straight for the second. For Sprout, they're going to, well, Pera are going to pounce up on towards this B side, which is now completely open. Spooke, desperate to try and find some frags. Ciot going to catch off Aron's lurk. 3 versus 3. The health very low on Sprout with the bomb down. This is not a good situation after such a strong comeback. Porya finds 2. It's Spooke. 1 versus 3 on 3 HP, and he is going to streak of rounds.
This push
towards A main between both teams. DGL going to find that opening. Porya going to find another crisp headshot. But there's 2 more players for Sprout lying in wait. This is a bait setup. raalz just hiding, tucked in behind the platform box. Going to get spotted by DGL. And he's going to find 1, but immediately gets silenced by DGL. 1-man advantage now for Pera as they have the bomb site locked down.
Slime continuing to plug away with this USP, though. He's picked up another kill, and Ciot brings things into a 2 versus 1. Aron equalizes down into a 1-on-1. Slime on the other side of the server. Aron peeking out, looking to try and connect the headshot.
Just absolutely collapse that defense in middle. Find an opening frag, and now Sprout working on the back foot.
DGL. Lovely shot onto anieieie, and now spooke playing around the smoke, able to equalize. Trade to 3-on-3. Ciot rotating his way into the A site right as Pera hit. Playing here in Temple, tucked in the corner. MSN going to try and clear him out, but he's caught. That's a man advantage. The bomb's still not planted.
Now the grenades are going to come raining on in.
Sprout have managed to get ahead of them, but kamion's still going to be the one to open things up. Slime quick with the trade. In fact, doubles up. MSN trades him out, but that allows spooke to come in again. Another 1-for-1. We're into a 2-on-2 here on the B site. A little bit of breathing room for Pera as these Sprout players still rotating their way in. HE grenade does a bit of damage to DGL on the plant spot. Still no kills found. Re-smoke dropped onto the ramp. This is going to make things really difficult for Pera. They're going to have to force their way ahead of it. DGL still managing to pick up 1. Traded out. And Aron now has the information. And he has been able to upgrade to an AK, though. So a single headshot could do it. The issue is he's got so many angles to clear and not enough time to do it in.
Not trying to do so, but there's no players behind him to back him up. There's no trade potential behind that M4. He's not been baited in. There's no one there to recover that rifle. Instead, he goes down completely for free. Sprout looking very disjointed. Another 1-for-1 trade coming out as they walk up towards this B site. Slime desperate to pick a player off as they push on towards the site. The bomb is going to get planted in this 4 versus 3.
Still potential for damage here, Sprout. Bomb site is under lock. Molotov forces Aron out of position. He's able to to an angle safe. I say that. Spooky comes flying out of Temple. And MSN stuck behind the smoke. Anieieie's going for the full stick. It's a 10-second defuse, but it's coming through.
It's coming through. No one's stopping it. No one's stopping it at all. They just got a 10-second stick. What?
Stick in the smoke. Really don't see those too often.
Yeah, perhaps a benefit of those extended smokes. They last a little bit longer now. Mid control going to be taken by Pera as Sprout fall off with the lack of utility. So you're with that M4. Gonna tap down porya. raalz going to do the same with his MP9. He's going to find two. They're going to find two each. They're going to come rotating in. The question is, are they going to commit to this retake or are they going to push through? It looks like Slime going to be pushing all the way through. He's going to find one. In fact, he's going to find two. It's a successful hold. And Aron, the last player left on this site, is going to find two. He's going to be
happy to let that happen. They just need to go for a controlled retake here. Slime picks his moment, and it's perfect. Within the blink of an eye. Slime.
Forward angle. Ooh. Slime missed shot as porya wide swings. There was no trade behind that if Slime won that fight. So it's now a 2-man advantage in the hands of Pera.
Slime, big one as well. We saw a couple of those on overpass. Also plenty of hits, though. Let's see how Sprout look to recover this one. raalz taking a bit of control of red room here. Needs to hard clear kamion and does so. Lovely headshot. Frees up a little bit of space. Jump spot with a bit more information. And anieieie with a perfectly timed push into A main. Drops a bomb. Aron caught. MSN looking to try and recover. And anieieie's low on bullets. Still able to pick up the kill. Ciot able to activate from Temple. Gets his head ripped off by porya. Into a 2-on-2. DGL. Next up to the plate. Up close in main. anieieie pivots. Lands a dink. Can't confirm the kill. raalz. Be careful here. Brings us into a 1 versus 1. DGL on the other side. 7 seconds left on the clock. DGL either needs to plant or he needs to get a kill. raalz pushing his way in. DGL's going for the full stick. The spam does so much damage, but DGL's still not out of it. Finally.
Spooky. Oh, perfect headshot. Again, no possibility of a trade behind that frag, but Aron finds it anyway. The counter flash is good, and anieieie and Ciot are going to double up. It's just DGL walking in, and he's going to find that trade yet again. 3 versus 3, all things even.
Pera spreading out a little bit here, though, with kamion taking a bit of red room control. All 3 of these players are split. Ciot's now taking a bit of space down the ramp. And raalz should be able to catch kamion rotating in. There it is. DGL on the other side of the map. Equalizing the numbers. 2-on-2. Slime. Has the angle into Donut. Lovely pick out of MSN. Just swings straight past the crosshair. Rips Slime's head off. raalz 1 versus 2.
What a shot.
Playing around the smoke. Gonna jump straight through it, in fact. Exchanging some shots. Manages to land the kill onto DGL. MSN low. raalz low himself. MSN picks his mo.
Yeah, it's a little bit more assertive here from Sprout. Slime posted up on that shelf, and he's going to find that opening. A lovely little shot. Give Sprout a man advantage to work with. The issue is, boy, he's going to be walking. He doesn't clear. raalz. Lazy check. He's going to fall. It's now just DGL after an exchange over towards the B site. Left in a 1 versus 3. To try and deny Sprout a 7th.
Spooky. In position outside cave. Ciot goes 1 for 1. Slime shooting absolutely everybody coming up the ramp. DGL, nice headshot. Slime, a couple of missed shots now, and he's running out of bullets. Pera descend.
So many shots being coming out of that AWP barrel, but doesn't land them, especially after taking down his teammate in a 1 for 1.
Sprout have 2 full utility sets here. They're going to make their way up the ramp. anieieie doubles up. MSN is able to pick up 1 before going down. Still man advantage Sprout here. kamion. Double Julies activate toward mid. Take out the lurker and Ciot. The bomb is going to be planted, but they haven't cleared cave. Aron picks up a kill for free and denies the bomb plant. Now Pera can freeze.
Oh, raalz with a drive-by. Takedown kamion and porya activates. Starts pushing in towards CT. Aron still trying to do his best to stay alive, but a thorn in the side. porya now strikes. It's just anieieie in this 1 versus 2. He'd have to get a 4K. Wants to close it out, but he's not ready for porya's reposition. Pera with these MP9s, they're getting even closer towards this mid zone. They're going to get flashed off through. They're going to jump straight through, fully blinded, but raalz doubles up. Such a difficult angle for the CTs to actually push with a successful flash. Now it's a one-man advantage for Sprout.
I could see what they were going for. The execution wasn't great, and Sprout going to be thanking their lucky stars for it. Although saying that Kamion's still been able to tie the numbers up 3-on-3.
B site's completely open. Kamion walking towards the shelf, might be able to catch Slime off, but Slime and Siot, they're ready for it. The swing comes out, dirty headshot. And these smoke's going to lock out these rotating players. Slime should be able to get this bomb down if he doesn't give his life away by spraying through the smoke. The counter spray allows MSN to hone in on his position. Now equalizing to a 2 versus 2. As soon as I say that, Spooky does finally silence MSN. It's just Porya rotating in 1 versus 2.
See what he can work here. These positions are good. Each teammate has each other covered. Porya working his way and doesn't even clear. There's potential for him to catch a player off here. He's going to creep through the smoke straight into Spooky's crosshair. He's ready for it. Now 2-man advantage. For the Sprout squad.
This is looking so much more composed from Sprout here on this T side compared to overpass. The way that they're holding around the map, but having just a small pack of players playing together, pushing for map control. And Spooky, he's still being patient, still holding. He's being composed, not being undisciplined. Waiting for that aggression. And Aron, he's been spotted out. Slime's going to 5 players all together, grouped up, bunched in. Working towards A main, pushing out where Siot lies in wait. He's going to get rewarded with 2 before getting taken down or being dragged to the depths.
Yeah, that is an AK that Pera can save. Looks like it's going to be following the USPs around a little bit. See if it can do any more damage, any bonus damage. But I'd like Kamion to save this. Seems like he is going to. Just playing watch for MSN. He's been farmed up by anieieie.
Spot the leg out came in there.
Yeah, see raalz on the minimap as well. He's circling, searching his way through. They know where that AK is now, and they want to take it out of the hands of Pera. raalz should have the opportunity to do so, even using the utility to close down the angles. Kamion unable to get anything.
All the way up the slope. He took that player out towards the entrance to the cave. Spooky going to start pushing up towards the slope solo, and Slime going to be doing the same on towards A. I'm not sure what the thought process was there from either of those plays. You've got 2 players both working solo up onto a site once you've got a man advantage. And I said it before, I'll say it again, the only way you lose with a man advantage is if you don't trade. So do everything in your power to trade. So I don't know why you'd walk up to a site, give yourself a 1 versus 1 duel, or even worse, a 1 versus 2 duel. That's exactly how the CTs are going to come back into this one. And now they're the ones working with the man advantage. Fortunately for them. Or fortunately for Sprout, should I say. A site is clear, and Kamion not going to get checked. raalz going to equalize 3 versus 3. Issue is they don't have the utility to lock out these CTs on the site, which is the easiest to retake this entire game.
Yeah, and the attempt at a bomb plant was a little bit questionable there. Out in the open, easy kill for Pera to... Yeah, this lurk could be massive if it doesn't get caught. Kamion spotted, and just a pre-fire swing completely eliminates Siot. Man advantage for Pera, and the rotation is swift. Scrambling over toward this B bomb site, and the spam is huge as well. Spooky caught through the smoke. raalz with a cat spam of his own. Team still Sprout man disadvantage, and no advanced positioning. They haven't got long control, they haven't got short control, and now they don't even have cave control with Porya working his way in on the M4. Stuck on the bomb site, and Pera can just pick them off. Slime alone gets the first kill. Now they know where he is. They can tap the bomb. They could stick the bomb if they wanted to. Yeah. And there it is. Yeah, Porya going for the full-on defuse.
As long as Aron stays alive in this corner, there's nothing Slime can do, because even if he peeks... Yeah, but the time ticked down, Aron. Look at this. raalz with that AK pushing through the smoke, taking matters into his own hands as the IGL is eventually going to get traded. Another 1-for-1. anieieie has now found 2. The Mac 10. That's a 2-man advantage in this chaos. Sprout seeming to thrive.
Again, it was a solo aggressive push down the ramp for Pera, just giving that kill away. Porya is now alone here on the bomb site. His location's been revealed, but lovely adjustment. Spooky comes in for the swing. Porya anticipates it. Whips his crosshair around. Sprout decided they don't want any of that. They're rotating over toward that A bomb site. They have got smokes this time. They can lock these angles off and prevent Pera from getting the sight lines in. The bomb will go down.
And trading is the name of the game, even with this bomb planted. Pera looking to try and isolate some fights. Slime pushed up with that AWP. Gonna go for a repeak, and there you go. Trades do not come in. They allow Pera to isolate those fights. It's just anieieie in the 1 versus 1 on low HP. Fortunately, it's an AWP on DGL. The bomb is planted.
Yeah, he's going to force DGL to go for a tap before making his move, but DGL's going for the full stick. He's just holding the angle. There it is. Pera equalized 10-10. A DGL even angle shot that I've seen him miss. It's been a fair few of those. I say that big explosion onto the A bomb site. We've got a plant at the very least.
That kill could have changed it. That push from raalz, if there was support there, if someone came in to back raalz up on that aggression, that's donut control going in the way of Sprout. They have a position to post plant off, but instead, they're just going to get closed in on. With these pistols, without utility, they've got no positioning to defend.
Circumstances. DGL is able to equalize the numbers at the very least. Taking down the rival AWPer, and he's continuing to push here. Now he has got a teammate to back him up. Spooky kills both. A couple of lovely headshots. That's his trouble for Pera. Another re-push down the ramp. Kamion does pick up a kill on Spooky. Still, man advantage Sprout. And they're going to freeze. Seahawks should hear these steps.
Clear on mid. He cleared bottom of middle, but Seahawk was just tucked in underneath the stairs. Hiding underneath the sight line.
This is wiggle room now. Kamion
off guard.
Able to pick up one kill, but Seahawk knows exactly where he is, and he's taking a lot of damage for it as well. Seahawk can just hold down this rotation. Bomb can be planted on the...
All against Aron towards cave.
It's another opening duel given away by Aron. He's 2-7 for openings so far this game. 7 lost. Feels like again and again the opening is being handed over. Sprout stacked up on the ramp. They're going to be flashed through it. There's a 2-man setup on the other side, but Spooky wipes both of them. Another 2K from him.
Both of them Spooky headshots. Players peeking from either side of the pillar. That's an insane transfer.
Pera have no chance. Mass in play, a deagle and a mag 7. Dire straits to try and take them to overtime. Kamion 1-for-1 in middle. Slime quick with the trade. DGL playing from donut. Another 1-for-1. In fact,
another headshot.
Now man advantage. Sprout in a 2 versus 3. DGL in an even more aggressive angle than before as well. raalz might get caught off here. Missed shots from both of the AWPers. Grazing each other.
Bomb not yet recovered from Sprout, but the smoke will provide them some cover to do so. Burning so much utility just to try and recover this.
Oh, what a headshot. Box. Looks like playing a bit of contact. The Molotovs are going to rain in now. Hopefully force him out of position. It's not been checked. All the attention's on Aron, who's doubled up on the bomb side. Now Porya is able to activate. Picks up one. Looking for the second. There it is. Complete shutdown.
What a brilliant setup from Pera. Much more assertive. Very much controlling the pace of this round. Sprout on the back foot, being pressured from every single angle, and anieieie dodging bullets left, right, and center.
Dancing in the lane.
But
Finally Kamion.
Take matters into his own hands. Jumps up, headshots anieieie. That's a 2-man advantage now for Pera. Now again, as long as they trade out, as long as they don't go down for free, this round is as good as theirs.
Spooky. Really tough spot here to try and clear out these 2 players. Aron has been eliminated, but Kamion left unchecked. Finally, raalz does dispatch of him, but even still, man, disadvantage.
Got the information. Oh, that spray on such low HP. Spooky doesn't want to be counter-spraying there. Make it 10 times easier.
I'm amazed he got away with that.
Position.
Aggressive push down the ramp, though, is going to make things a little bit spicy here for Sprout. They do get the opening kill regardless. DGL.
Combat warping.
Close and personal.
Oh, the scope doesn't quite spot Spooke, and Spooke is able to find DGL, but immediately traded by Kamion, who's pushed deep in towards elbow. 3 versus 2, and Kamion going to spot down Siot, who's going for that lurk. Wins the fight, equalizes things into a 2-on-2. Issue is raalz with that bomb is isolated on the other side of the map, outside the B doors. Seeing if he can try and catch off a rotate here, as Pera have been split up.
This is coming down to 1v1s at the moment. It feels like you can see raalz just holding and waiting for Siot to do all the searching for him. Starting to get a little bit curious now, starting to work his way towards the ramp. 30 seconds on the clock. Siot, there it is, activates, jumps up shelf, takes down MSN. And now
this
Aron.
utility, if Aron throws it, is going to give away his location. There you go. That flash. Now Sprout know they have the timing to get themselves into better positions. Whilst pushing in towards long. Shadow spotted. Information traded.
Smoke denies vision, forces him round towards long. He's going to instead drop a smoke of his own to try and make himself a tunnel out onto the bomb site. Bait some time. The issue is clock's ticking so low. There's only maybe 15 seconds left on this bomb now. 10 seconds. He has got a defuse kit, but still no time. He gets boosted up onto the box here, but Spooky want to open things up, going 1-for-1. Porya eliminated. Sprout gained their man advantage, fighting for mid. Anieieie doubled up. DGL and MSN left to try and recover the round, pick up the pieces, and they're split.
Good lurk from DGL. He's managed to find his way up towards the side. Isolates Spooky. Isolates a fight onto anieieie as well, and misses the shot, but isn't punished. He's equalized things into a 2 versus 2. The heroics from DGL. Siot has found his way onto the site and has been spotted out, and that's information gathered. MSN able to take him down with a headshot. It's just Slime now in the 1 versus 2 after DGL doing so much heavy lifting here on the B site.
And Slime in such a tricky spot here. It's going to allow DGL to swing back in, pick up a third.
New Year's wishes. There we go.
Good
Spooky and
start.
Siot. Openings each. That's B lane belonging to Sprout. 2-man advantage. Oh, look at this. They're sprinting out towards A main. These steps 100% have been heard. Kamion does find the opening. Slime. Going to trade it. Another 2 versus 4. Aron caught off, back turned. This time 1 versus 4 for Porya.
Let's see how many fights he can isolate here. Picks up the first, swings into Slime. Feels he is having a game.
So much impact to be found in this series from him. This time, fast from Sprout, pushing their way up. And Slime lines up 3. The collateral. MSN in the 1 versus 4. Sprout decimate Pera in the final round of the first. Consequently, Sprout are set up with 3 players in. Strong bait and switch here towards the cubby. Siot taking contact first. He's going to transfer onto 2. Swaps to the pistol and even finds the 3rd. Porya only finds a frag onto Spooky. He was lying in wait in the cubby the whole time. Molotov going to isolate Siot, and on low HP, Porya's going to find him, but he's not ready for the 3rd player of raalz, or the 4th player, should I say. Extremities of T-spawn. Siot aggressive, finds the perfect timing, catches them off guard. Another spray transfer, another multi-kill for him.
Opening things up as well, and even doing so much damage onto Aron. And he's still holding this position as well. raalz holding down middle. Complete control for Sprout. He does find that kill. raalz has been eliminated in middle, but Porya and Aron are both so low on HP.
The way he was running backwards there. All he didn't need to do was land a couple bullets, but because he was running backwards, didn't land a single one. By the way, just a 1-man advantage for Sprout, which was at least a 2 or 3-man. Pera are on low HP. Spooky pushed forward. Can make light work of Porya. Just Aron left. He's going to get silenced too. 2 rounds for out of the cave.
Siot again. Playing around this cave position. The issue is Kamion's there this time. Holding for him. punishment does come through. Bit of breathing room for Pera. Man advantage here. Still a lot of utility on the Sprout squad, and Slime equalizing numbers, right as I say it. All three players stacked at the bottom of the ramp.
And Lele coming in towards T-spawn. About to push in. Means this B site is slowly being closed in on. Slowly being cornered. Slowly being boxed in.
And Sprout happy to play this retake. Slime happy to just hang back behind the smoke, throw a few nades, keep the attention to allow this flank to activate, to allow the lurk to come through. Needs to not give away his life for free, though. And Aron picks up the kill for exactly that. Nothing. DGL leaves raalz in a 1 versus 3. Jumping out, dodges, perfect movement around the pillar. And he intends for a fast flank here if Sprout decide to pop out onto this B site.
Ciot still in the prime position to lurk. In the meantime, anieieie overextends, peeking towards the side where Aron finds one. And there you go. Kamion takes down Slime, but Ciot trades. But DGL punishes Ciot, trying to capitalize on that space as he activates. It's just raalz in the 1 versus 4.
For a heavy rotation in. Going for a boost as well. Spooky doubles up. Perfectly picked engagements as well. Goes for the player on the bottom who's covering cave. The second player just comes as a freebie. Slime eliminates Kamion, and porya follows to shelf, consistently finding kills.
And that's the thing, every time they jump up onto this ledge, they have to worry that he could peek at any moment behind them. In the meantime, DGL pushing forward, clears the corner, finds a frag. Equalizing one, or a trading one, comes out on the other side of the map. Still a man advantage for Sprout. Aron pushing in towards middle. Catches raalz off with the
light line. There it is,
and
vision denied. Aron's going to go straight through it. Straight to the crosshairs of Slime. Could be the fatal mistake as Slime doubles up. And he's even got the flashbang. Completely blind Aron before he's able to do some damage through main and allow Sprout to barrel onto his bomb site issue as they're walking straight to porya with the dualies. Slime able to get one on the board. Second, even still, man advantage in the hands of Pera. Ciot coming in on the lurk is completely overwhelmed in connector. And that leaves Slime alone. Picks up 1. 2 more to find. He can't do it. Pera start things off with a pistol round. Yeah, really nice. Clearing out this map control. The jump in as well. Perfect. MSM picks up a kill for free. And Lele takes fight with an M4 and wins it. Does take a dink. But ultimately to a 4-on-4.
Oh, and Ciot punishes MSN, trying to recover that rifle. It's now a 2-1 man advantage in the hands of Sprout. The question is, can they trade this frag? And yes, they are. Ciot with that AK set up perfectly with anieieie going first. 1 man advantage maintained. And another rifle picked up in the hands of Slime. raalz still holding down the rotations, or attempting to do so with the P250. Sprout, 40 seconds on the clock, so they don't need to commit to anything just yet. Not being hasty. Maintaining composure.
Aron having to pivot between 2 angles here. Kamion has worked his way in to at least cover some of it. Plant going to be attempted. Molotov a little bit deep. Doesn't force Slime out of position, but Aron manages to slip the net. Runs all the way through. Could be a problem now. raalz is coming in on this flank. Kamion spots him. Lovely headshot out of raalz. He knows exactly where Aron is. Brings it into a 1 versus 1. P250 versus M4. Aron on the bomb. Baited off it yet again. raalz just playing with him. Toying with him. Trying to bait down the clock as far as he possibly can. And I think Aron's just going to give it up. Heading into the connector. And now he's going to start to get a little bit curious as well. Searching. Double pushes. Beautiful. raalz taken down. Still nothing to talk about for Sprout. They've got some map control, but no kills yet. In fact, Spooky's got a lot of map control. He's managed to work his way all the way out onto the A site, and now he's going to start deploying utility, try and bait a rotation over and allow his teammates out into the B site. But Kamion's there. Picks up 1, picks up 2 with the deagle.
Yeah, Sprout just have to try and walk their way into the site there, but too many players for Pera.
Miles away.
Yeah, miles away. Left 1 versus 3.
Got that first kill there, but 10 seconds left on the clock. He just needs to find a safe space to hide. Keep this M4 into the next round.
But the T starts so close to the sites already. raalz going to find an opening with a Mac 10. spooke going to find a second. These two weapons for Sprout, we're flying back and forth.
Really
finding some success.
raalz picks his moment to run through the smoke. On the back of the reload, kamion go down.
DGL. Gonna catch raalz off guard, but Slime also finds the headshot on the side with the deagle. Just leaves MSN 1 versus 4. Sprout have somehow managed to pick apart this defense. The deagle still just lying away, a firing squad. Such weak weaponry, Pera. Almost certainly on the back foot, especially with spooke finding an opening frag onto MSN. In the meantime, kamion puts his scout to work. Lands a headshot onto Slime.
Back away, anieieie. Wins the engagement in middle. In fact, he doubled up. Aron taken down. A hole carved out in middle. Just the two scouts remain.
That one up, but it's the USPs. They come out on top. They finally take down spooke. MSN gets revenge. In the meantime, though, middle completely unguarded by Pera. 3 players for Sprout have walked their way in, and DGL he's going to get caught off guard. There you go. 3 players lying in wait. In fact, they catch porya off guard too. They decide to collapse on towards this B site where the lurk lies in wait from Ciot. Aron and kamion full. Just MSN with that picked up AK.
Oh, is it? Kamion's going to burn one of their molotovs now. Ciot picks up the kill. spooke makes it double. 2-man advantage. In fact, no, a 1-man advantage. Anieieie's gone down. DGL up close behind the smoke here on the B site. He'll try and work his way around. He works straight to spooke's crosshair. Ciot with a headshot of his own. He's MSN. 1 versus 4. He's picked up the first. Trying to isolate again. These 1v1 fights. What happened there?
The MSN spooke battle, the duel in towards A main. This time MSN coming up on top again with the pistol. We've got 4 players lying in wait, and Slime, he's going to do a bit of assistance. Takes down anieieie. Shoots him in the back of the head, but Ciot, he's had enough. He's going to close it out. That's
one of the most cursed rounds of Counter-Strike I've ever seen. Raw fight. spooke wins it. Porya. Top of smoke in middle. MSN's coming in for a kill as well. It's looking good for Pera so far. 2-man advantage. Slime continuing to do damage though. Middle of the map. Kamion on the flank. raalz shouldn't be ready for this, and he isn't. They know where Slime is. 3 players going to be staring at him as he makes his way through the camera. Fires off 1 shot. Picks up kamion. Switches to the deagle. Looking to close the distance onto MSN here. Isolate this fight. Such a difficult angle to fight. Head spotted. No scope doesn't land. Deagle's out. And MSN is there.
The rest of the players shifting in, keeping in towards middle, and a missed shot from Slime. And this Pera, they just collapse in on towards middle.
Yeah, complete domino effect. That first pick goes their way.
Through the smoke. Takes down Slime. And anieieie spots the shoulder out of Aron. Doesn't quite clear the corner. Prime opportunity, and porya pushes through before the molotov can land. Catches anieieie, swapping back to his AK. Now it's down to the Sprout players pushing in towards this A site. spooke and Ciot grouped up, utility deterring them, and they're going to think better of it. A minute to play with. They don't want to commit onto this site in a 3 versus 3 where there's 2 players already lying in wait. They have to fall back to the site. Fall back to B, sorry. They don't have to make a commitment. They just sit and wait, let that utility burn, and now they swing out 3 players with the utility down to isolate those fights. A 1-for-1 trade. Bomb to be planted. DGL in a prime position, but again, another 1-for-1 trade. It's raalz versus porya in the 1 versus 1, and porya on such low HP. raalz going to close it, lying in wait.
Yeah, the issue with that play is that it is telegraphed with that molotov, and raalz clearing out his corners perfectly. MSN is able to get 1 on the board for Pera, but that play not working out perhaps the way they'd liked it to. Sprout are the ones with the advantage. And you're exactly right, B-site is open. DGL looking to close the door. Picks up the first. Brings us into a 3 versus 3. Repositions into the plateau as well. Flashbang is going to force him back, but he's able to repeat. Missed shot. They know where he is. He gets overwhelmed. Aron activates for 1. 2 on 2. Bomb planted. Lele completely wiped out by MSN, who just runs through and sprays lower. And Lele survives on 4 points of health, and now Sprout can reposition accordingly. Looks like they're heading into the A side. They're going to start to rotate now with the kill from MSN, confirming things. And Kamion still dealing damage on the opposite side of the map with the P250. Man advantage for Pera. They do have a defuse kit in play, do Sprout. So going for this retake, they can take at least a little bit of time. Flashbang is good. Allows Pera to spring the trap. MSN picks the second kill of the round in there. The remaining 2 kills come through.
But the smoke's going to fade. Aron's going to spot them all out.
Yeah, that's the one foil. In fact, Porya would be the one. Now Aron can start to move in. Oh dear.
Yeah, it all falls. Topples down like Jenga, just slime left. GGL. Don't get pulled by the tease. It's going to land on the plateau so that it eliminates the possibility of this crossfire. But I hate G being blown apart. Slime going to do all the work for them.
Play. Absolutely lovely from Slime. Drops a HE in the smoke, disperses it, allows him to pick up a couple of kills. It's not quite coordinated enough. Pera on the entry. They seemed a bit discombobulated as they headed into the bomb site, and they're just being picked apart here. Only 2 players left. Aron finally puts a kill on the board for Pera.
raalz is still in play. There's no one here to trade, swing off him, and there we go. Leg spotted. He'll get finished off. Just 1 frag away from equalizing.
Out of a little bit shallow. And that does take Aron off, leave Kamion 1 versus 3, and he gets to send it off.
Lime looking to rotate in behind the smoke. MSN's going to be ready for this, yes. MSN tried that exact play in the first half, and spooke punished him for it, so MSN not going to get caught off guard. Slime trying his own tricks against him.
Dust settling a little bit here. Sprout going to send this 2-man push in toward A. Sticking together as I've got Seot getting aggressive on B.
This information play from Seot is huge. It's going to enable this stack. This split is inevitable. The issue is Sprout have to fight 2 angles at once. It's not good. So they're going to choose to try and clear out A main in the process. I think Shoulder will spot out the worst timing ever. The mid players come in and the A site defense falls. Just Seot a little bit.
He's taken that initial engagement. He's opted to back away. But costly. He's been caught. MSN chases him down. Make sure that rifle's not a factor, not an asset for Sprout. Here in round 17.
In the meantime, Pera, they've just been charging, working their way in towards middle, grinding away at that part of the map, and now the A site is open for the taking. They get this bomb down. AK has been retrieved by spooke. Flash, a little bit too deep. Utility for retake, not to hold.
HE grenade. Try and disperse the smoke. MSN just counter spam spooke through it. Disadvantage for Sprout. Kamion picking raalz off over the top of the smoke. Seot does put 1 on the board for Sprout. But even still, I think they should be looking to save here. There's not.
There's no utility for them to break apart any setups, break any crossfires, or block any choke points off, deny visibility of the bomb, clear any angles. With a man disadvantage, you can't simply just walk in and trade out. But in that 4 versus 4, spooke has the Molotov, but it's the only grenade they have. And they're playing retake. Can do the heavy lifting.
Get that AWP into the action. raalz is the first to fall. Spooke's gone. Seot. It's a complete wipeout, Tim.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead. It's just anieieie with an MP9 over toward the A bomb site. He has managed to upgrade to an AK, but his location now revealed, and he doesn't expect Aron.
Yeah, Aron already on the flank. So
with the flashbang, as soon as the smoke expires, there it is. Comes through. MSN dodges. And they don't even commit through it because the push is happening on B.
He's heard all the steps as well, so he's going to lurk in towards timing. If Pera don't commit all their resources to the site, in fact, I say that they have. The bomb is about to be planted. But this flank can come on in, and it can completely disrupt this retake attempt. HE going to be whittling away at these CT players' healths. And MSN's flank. Here it comes. Slime gonna find the first frag.
His teammates need to hold, though, because one kill from MSN isn't going to be good enough just yet. Swings out, gets the first, pivots round. Can't secure a second. The chaos, though, allows MSN and Kamion and porya to all coalesce and leave anieieie in a 1 versus 2 with the time ticked.
Doing work, though. He's going to find that opening. Aron taken down.
anieieie getting aggressive. Caught by MSN, who's fully blinded by the flashbang. Still able to recover, holding the angle. Brings us into a 4 versus 4. 2 players working the same main control, and Kamion lurking his way through camera. raalz in such a difficult position. As soon as this lurk activates, he's going to be completely overwhelmed. There it is, Kamion working his way through. Might just do it, especially with a double onto spooke. 19 points of health in a 1 versus 4 to try and stop Pera from taking the series. Fuse kit either. He's got so many angles to clear. This is done. Seems like all but a formality at this point, and there it is. Yeah, he jumps through the smoke. Nothing he could do there. And Pera do take it. Sprout fought well on Ancient to bring us to a 3rd map, but I think